Okay, Tingle. I know there was some bad news with the Smash Brothers, but they left Waluigi out too. So that just means they're insecure. Now I do have another idea. Hear me out. Farm Fresh Tingle's Jurassic World. Think about it. They can't hate you because dinosaurs. Now, when you get rich and famous over in America, do you think you could leave a word with the producer? Maybe have like a little cameo of me in there? Maybe like a terror bird or something? Just something to think about. Welcome back to a Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love. Previously, we saved the princess. And she personally invited us to a party. Sigma Jet is going to be so jealous. You can't even rely on newspapers to get news. She sure was. I hear a rumor that she was holding hands with a Tingle. Oh no, you must have been very depressed. Oh, Tingle, don't answer the door. It's just him again. Hey, we met the princess! Okay, sure. I'll look at the princess. It's totally there. Yep, she's totally there. Take a look. She's in her dress and everything. Yep, she's not even green. Nothing on her is green. It's supposed to be a green party. Yep, your idol of affection. Would you stop with the nose? Stop with the nose immediately. I will take that nose off. Nothing could stop his nose. His nose is Mjolnir. It does not obey his face. Oh, good. You apologized for the whole kerfuffle. She was still sick anyway. Welcome to Chapter 1. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're on a new page now. Green Man 3 Friends. They're gonna do something else with their day. Because you know, I can't make the scene if I don't got the green. The chapter change, like right here. So you know what we're doing today. We got 3 video game cartridges. We're going to the DunJon. Yeah, I know we could go to the dance party, but you know, I need the rupees. I want to make a dramatic entrance with those rupees. Just flash them all over the place. So back to page 7 we go, because there's a shortcut in there. I wonder if, we could go fight the Gas Appleseed boss again, too. I guess this is kind of the interim between, like, page 7 and the boss fight, so the seeds haven't really sprouted yet. So I don't think we could really do that. It would be cool to fight that boss again, even though we know exactly what to do and there's no reward. Welcome back to the world thereafter, page 10. There's a butt monster right here. If you missed it the first time, this is how we get back to the DunJon. It's the shortcut. Maybe I should start cutting these things out like at transitions. Because we've seen these things before, and something tells me we're going to be taking at least one more trip back to the DunJon, like at post-game or something. Because there's more cartridges to be found. But welcome back to the Nerd Cave. Hey, Dun, I got some cartridges for you. I want to play more dungeons. I got this orange cartridge. That seems important for something. It came from a ladybug after all. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got this dark blue cartridge that's somehow called like purple blue or something like that. I don't know. Can you translate that for me, PBL? You sure will. How about some more? Take this dark gray cartridge that I found. I got that one off the mushroom lady. She was so happy about that energy eel. So we're ready to play video game now. I mean dungeon. I mean what? Oh, there's hard here now! You know, we might as well warm up with a normal dungeon first. Alright, we got the dark blue one. Sushi Man Dune! Are done. Also, we got Mushroom Warrior. Hey, that kind of looks like an RPG. Kind of looks like, what was that Nintendo cartridge back in the day? I think it was just called Dungeons and Dragons. My dad was kind of into that one for a while. He found a way to teleport through walls and get to the boss, like, super quick. But we're gonna do the other one that I forgot already. Sushi Time. That would be like the Japanese version of Burger Time, wouldn't it? Actually, wasn't the Japanese version of Burger Time actually sushi? It was something weird like that, and they, like, burgerized it later? Am I just talking out my butt? Oh, that's indeed sushi! Look, it's Japan! They have sushi on the walls, everywhere. That's how Japan works. I hope I get that map right away. I wonder what kind of weird monsters are in here. Oh, miss! No, I don't want to miss. How the heck do I miss my roll? Because it's a slot machine and it's all random chance. So I hope you will like Japanese fluty toot toot noises, because that's what we're getting in our day. Lots of fluty toots. And sushi. Oh, I didn't even see that thing for a second. Die. I said die. Thank you. Yay, bonus time. Yep, they're animate sushi. No surprise there. And here's the signs. It's totally real sushi. Whoever says that is a liar. So, it's an easy dungeon, so that means the enemies aren't exactly all that fast. Which means there's, like, no threat. This is like lame Slender Man. Look how lame that Slender Man is. So lame I run into a wall. Or maybe it's Sushi Man. Yeah. Ah, would you go away? Ah, that one's almost got me. That one almost got me right there. He sushi'd at me a little bit. I got a little bit of sushi on me. Ah. This dungeon doesn't really have much to it. I don't think I'm gonna go for a second round. Ah. Plus the sushi are annoying. They're everywhere. They're using paper now. Oh wow, and we don't have a lot of time in this dungeon either. All because I was doing it faffing around with sushi. Let's just get out of this dungeon. It's speedrun time. I'm speedrunning this dungeon because it's an easy dungeon and it's stupid. Like your face. That's right, Dun. I'm talking to you. I like Jun better. Yeah, Jun. He didn't know it was his real name, was it? No, he changed it when he moved into the country. He changed it to John. I'm not even gonna grab those coins. Don't have enough time to, anyway. Alright, welcome to the final floor, I hope. Because sushi... Ah, I didn't even read the sign on the second floor, either. That's how much I don't care about sushi. We'll read the sign on this floor. To make it up for you. Actually, we'll read it twice. How about that? Yeah, that'll make up for it. Where is it? Oh, did he just turn around on me? No, he didn't. It's not junk food. Now dig in. Sushi is good for you. It has, omega-3s and omega-6s. And it has rupees for me! Okay, I'll admit that dungeon wasn't exactly all that great. I give that one a 3 out of 5. Because it just had sushi, and that's all. I mean, the Lego blocks, or whatever the heck this stuff is that's going on the screen right now, is all fun. And I do enjoy myself a dancing tingle. That looks like he's kind of split at the shoulder, because, you know, bad computer graphics. But at least we did it, we got some money. Dungeon cleared! 14 coins? 40 rupees each? 560 rupees! How did these guys stay in business, anyway? I only gave them like 30 rupees for the dungeon, and they gave me 560. Is there like a bunch of people coming through that can't solve these really easy dungeons? Maybe they have a car like that guy had. I didn't like that dungeon. I want to go again with a different dungeon. Thank you. So this one kind of looked action-y here, this Mushroom Warrior. Maybe it has some better things on the table. It's also an easy dungeon, but we'll get to the hard dungeon. We have a hard dungeon coming up. Big boys only. It's time to do Mushroom Warrior. Do I get a mace like on the cartridge? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to turn that volume down. At least it's better than Flutie Toot Toot noises, isn't it? It's techno mushrooms. I'm being reminded of fuchsia. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm feeling ecstatic. Hey, look, the enemies are one-up mushrooms. Oh, where's the sign at? Here it is. It's a mushroom, of course. Only mushrooms down here. He has no choice. You must eat mushroom. Welcome to Tain Island, yet again. We got a map this time. And we don't have to fight visions of our family members saying terrible things at us. Sadly, we don't have a bony either, which is a downside. Alright, where are you mushroom creatures going? You horrible mushroom monsters, you don't belong in this world. I will take all your coins. Hurry it up, Grandma. Oh! There's many grandmas! Take this! Punch! This is why I used rock as much as I do, because there's some pretty good odds that you're either gonna block it or you're gonna defeat them. Otherwise, I'd probably be using paper, because they do seem to lead off with rock a lot. Come on, let's get going. Mushrooms are so slow, I hate you. This is how legs work. Welcome to more mushroom. Do you feel mushroomized yet? Are you feeling strange? He's trying the mushrooms! He is going to regret his decision. Whoever was writing that. I think it's the mace guy from, like, on the game cartridge. He's writing all the notes. Because, he kind of looks like the warrior from, Gauntlet, which means he was probably low on food. So he had to eat the mushrooms, or he will die. Luckily, it wasn't poison. Green Warrior ate the poison. Oh, no thank you. No mushroom for me today, thanks. I'm just grabbing coins like crazy. It's Coin Bonanza. Now, that would be a good dungeon to have. Coin Bonanza. It's just coins. But also coin monsters that take lots of coins off you when you get hit by them. And there's, like, no timer. And there's a whole bunch of coin monsters. Just my idea for, like, a Tingle sequel on the Switch. Yay! I enjoy these mushrooms! These are the best mushrooms! Everything's so fuchsia! And, funky looking. I'm trying to think of what this is supposed to be, right here. What is that supposed to look like? Besides me trying to get hit by a monster. Ha, you monsters are so slow. Look at me grabbing all these things. I have so much time left, too! Nope, 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 no thank you. No thank you, no monster for me today. I'm tempting fate by flirting with these oh, hey, slow down. I didn't even know that has some slowdown. I think it's because of all the funky graphics going on. My computer is on mushrooms. The emulator is emulating what mushrooms will do to you if you eat them. Luckily, it's back to normal now, though, so that's good. Home free! You get out of our mushroom funk and into some rupees. Much more comfortable for Tingle. It's more mushroom time! These mushrooms are terrible at dancing. Ah, they're spreading pollen now. Let's get out of here. I mean spores. No, the plants do the pollen thing. Fun fact about mushrooms. Did you know mushrooms are actually alive? Well, I guess plants are alive too, but I mean that they can't photosynthesize, so they have to eat dead things. That's what I meant by being alive. Which is actually true in one way, because, you know, everything eats something that has died, at least eventually. 1,480 rupees! Now it's time for the big boy dungeon. We're done warming up on these loser dungeons. I'm ready for something with a bit more skin on its teeth. Some grit. It had its nose to the grindstone. And when it pulled back its nose, it looked like Tingles. Time for a hard dungeon. The first of its kind. It's the Orange Fortress! It kinda looks like Gradius, except Attack of the Killer Tomato style. This dungeon is harder than the other dungeons, which probably means more floors, faster enemies, more complex maps. I don't even think we'll even get a map, which means we're gonna have to manage our time wisely, or we'll die in the Orange Fortress. Here we go. Welcome to Orange Fortress. It sure is orange in here. Good thing I brought my D-pad. So I wonder what Orange Fortress's deal is. Mushroom was just like, hey, I ate mushrooms. I regret my decision now. What are you doing? It's fancy walking monsters. Looks like they're on a runway or something. So I've heard theories about this dungeon, actually. People were saying, hey, maybe you're inside the dungeon. But then there's things that happen in this dungeon. They won't be spoken about in mixed company. Also, I'm kind of lost in here now. Maybe we should get to the sign and see what's really going on. Yeah, that's right, you just walk right past me. She doesn't care, she's fabulous. She's not influenced by Tingles. Right, the sign should be around here somewhere. There it is. Yep, it's that kind of dungeon. I don't know what kind of dungeon it is, but it's that kind of dungeon. So they're all fancy catwalk types in here. You know, I don't even think I want to go for a second run because this dungeon is pretty long. There's many more floors than just 3. So I don't want to waste my time on much of any of them. Unless the layout looks pretty decent. Like, this one seems... I was about to say it seems kind of normal. Then I get attacked by Fancy Monster. Using way too much rouge. I gotta say, girl, you're just lathering it on pretty thick there. Let Tingle show you how it's done. He has the fashion sense. He'll make you the talk of the town. So, where's this sign at? Oh, she's guarding the sign. Don't do that. Go that way. No, you're not going that way. She's chasing me. I don't like this. I don't like being... They make me unsettled a little bit. Like they'll do terrible things to me if I get caught in here. This is the Orange Fortress, after all. They are the enemy. Ah, I'm gonna have to destroy you now. Sorry about this. Right in the face. Right in the well... I was about to say well-manicured face, but that doesn't work, does it? The slim hip line is a must. I don't know about that. You need to be able to breathe, right? I think I'm gonna go for these coins, because these coins are close. Okay, the coins aren't as close as I hoped they would be. I'm out of here. You're gonna give me fashion tips. She taught me how to use paper. To, like, exfoliate and stuff. I'm kind of out of my element in this dungeon. Can you tell? But it's fancy. I gotta say that. It's indeed fancy time. Ah. Narrow passageways, many enemies. It's like this game learned from Earthbound. And I don't appreciate that. Where are you going? She just U-turned right at me. Look at all the coins I'm getting here, though. This is really lucrative for the coins, at least. Not so much for the humor, though. Could have been some better humor going on here. But it's just, pretty women. Walking strangely. Pretty women. I need to get the sign because it probably has more fashion tips for me. Like, how to properly powder my beak. Probably in here somewhere. Hello, sign, where are you? Never ask a woman her size. You know what? Never ask a Tingle how many coins he's going to grab, because he's always going to try and grab more coin. Unless he runs a classic clock. I do see a map option on there. The map option usually means that I could actually get a map in this dungeon. But maybe the odds are a lot lower. I don't ever remember getting a map in, like, the harder dungeons, but I do remember getting more floors. The nightmare isn't over yet. Sign! Yeah, you apply it kinda thick there, lady. I could tell from your monsters. Just don't do that. Maybe one of my Japanologists could tell me, you know, why Orange Fortress and Fancy? Why is that going together? Because I don't think it should go together like that. It's probably something like geishas used to wear orange or something like that, and that's why they're pretty, or something ridiculous that only Japan does. It has to be something like that, right? Either that, or it's just like Japan being Japan. And hey, look, I actually got a map! Well, now there's egg on my face, or in this case, orange. An orange egg on my face. Well, we still have one more floor to go. Look how many coins we got, though. These are many, many coins. I'm kind of proud of all the coins that we found right today. I'm glad you came on this adventure with me. Into the Rouge Lands. We have 1 minute to get out of here. But I want the coins. Also, there might be a clock down there, too. Ah! Why? Go away now. I said go away. I thought you were gonna go paper. There we go. I was expecting the paper, I got the scissors. She was trying to touch up Tingle's outfit. That's why she was going scissors. She wanted to hem it in a little bit. He looked a little baggy there in his tights. Like, in the crotchal region. No, I'm not taking it back. This is what happens when a dungeon gets pretty at me. Oh, or is this the lips? Well, congratulations on your lips. I'm out of here. Alright, girls. 1, 2, 3. At least they're better than the mushrooms, anyway. Look at all those coins! I don't know what this has to do with orange, but it's here. I wonder if you could play around with the Tingle on the touchscreen. I'm gonna have to try that the next time we go into a DunJon. Alright, 81 coins! I conquered the pretty dungeon! How many coins is that in the hard dungeons? 100 rupees! That's 8 grand, fellas! 8,100 rupees! Now I'm party ready! I'm gonna be carrying in a whole bunch of rupees. Free drinks for everyone. That's my love push on the entire party. So next time on Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love, time to go to that party. And then you could finally kiss the princess, or whatever Tingle needs to do to get out of this storybook land. Good night, folks.